Okay, so if you have a clear appliance with a bar like this is a Prosomnus Herbst style appliance. A couple things I want you to make note of is that on the appliance itself, the bar has an arrow that's pointing down here and down here, and that's going to indicate which direction you want to turn. And then on one side is up. They just changed their model where it used to be up on one side, down on the other, but now to advance, both of them are up. So make sure you look at what the orientation of the arrow is. That's pretty important. Also, you'll see the bars themselves have an R or an L. That indicates your right side or your left side, your right side or your left side. This company has just recently started printing in along here, which this one doesn't have, a ruler. So there's a little millimeter ruler that will help you to kind of gauge, because we're going to be looking at the front end of this key. There's a little screw there that's kind of shaped like a square. If you can see, that's what we're going to turn. And then we're going to be looking at the front end of that screw that's going to tell us how far forward you've pulled the jaw out. You're also given a little wrench here. So this wrench has a little millimeter ruler on it, which will also kind of help you to gauge how far, if you were to line it up against the screw towards the front, that's going to show you how far you would advance. So double check, because your model probably is going to have a screw like this, and then the screw itself is going to have holes in it. So you can use this little pin, or there's one that's like a bigger white one, and the pin is going to stick into the hole. This is a different model, but kind of like this, there's a little hole. You can stick it right in the hole to make the to make the turn, so the key will stick in like that to crank it. But you can also use this little wrench. So if you kind of separate the two pieces, the wrench is going to go straight out. Okay, so we're kind of at a 90-degree angle straight out, and we're going to turn it straight up. So either using the little paper clip one that's going to go in the hole, or the wrench that's going to go straight out of the side and make a quarter turn straight up. That would be considered one turn, straight out to straight up. And it takes 10 turns per millimeter. So we're typically going to have you do 5 turns at a time. So sorry, I'm having a hard time getting it on there. Straight out to straight up, that would be one turn. And then you use your wrench to do it again. And you continue to turn the screw like that. So if you're going to make 5 turns on this one side, you turn it and do 5 turns on this side. And in this one, you would be turning down. In yours, you may be turning up. So again, please look at the arrow to know if you want to turn, whatever direction the arrow is a forward movement. And then as you turn out, a little gap will start to appear, which is how you could use your little ruler to see how far you've advanced. They've also started, in addition to making a little ruler on the bottom, they've also started milling in colors on the bar itself. So you'll start to see a plain silver, and then a black line, and then a plain silver, and then a black line. That kind of helps to make sure that whatever one side is, the other side looks the same, so that you've advanced. And by advance, meaning pulling the lower jaw further forward to get the right sequence.